of the stand here, but good solid racing there. The top four, single file racing. I don't think this thing is over.
Yeah, I would agree. Those top 3 or 4 cars are just kind of finding their rhythm and hopefully breaking away so they can race against each other and not have company. And they may do that if they've really stayed in line and race smart. We'll see if they've changed positions as they come by this next lap. But right now, it's been Eli Fox all the way.
If you stand at the corner, you can see clear too. The speakers are pretty loud. We will after this race is over.
And they hear the sound of the engines. They're coming at you, Bob. And we still have Eli Fox in the lead. Tony Nielsen, Michael Welsh, the 75 of Michael Welsh is moved up to 4th. Riley Scott still running in 3rd. So not many changes up to that front group. They're trying to stay in line.
Those top 5 are very tight. Avery Scott in the 5th spot, and but yeah, they are very close in contention. You can really tell as they were making past the start-finish line, they're trying to decide the best way to make a move. It's really tough to do that as you're heading into that turn just to the south. And we have a caution. We have a caution. We've got someone turned just past the going the wrong, facing the wrong direction. And they are attending to the cart right now, getting it turned around, and now they are taking off going in the right direction. Can't see the number from this distance, but they are moving once again.
So good news. So the racetrack remains under green as we look for our leaders to come by one more time. I believe this will be lap number 4. And that lead pack setting a rapid pace out there with Eli Fox, who started from the point. He's led every lap. And they'll be coming at us here shortly, and we'll see if Eli still leads the way. I can hear them coming around the bend through the trees. And now it's Tony Nielsen is taking the lead. Tony Nielsen up front with the 88 of Riley Scott to 2nd. Eli Fox gets shuffled back to 3rd. So they're getting a little racy out there, Bob.
And 5, just single file racing, and Nielsen makes a move. We had one of the cars try to make a move down the corner just then, but couldn't do it to move up to about the 7th or 8th spot. But yeah, that front 5, that's some good tie racing right there.
And as much as they want to get racing right now, you got to remember, this is a 12-lap race. We haven't even hit the half mark yet. They don't want to get too racing because there's about 4 or 5 cars that are just about their speed that are coming up right behind them. And if they start doing some side-by-side stuff, you're going to find that 4-car drive is going to turn to an 8-car drive very quickly.
We had another one turned around down just to the south of us, but quickly the crew, our crew was able to get him righted, and we're moving once again, so we're still green.
Waiting for the sound of horsepower flying through the trees here shortly as they come up that backstretch. And we'll be headed our way. Here they come. And it's the 88. New leader, Riley Scott, who was running 3rd just 2 laps ago. And Riley not only is taking the lead, Bob, but he's checked out about 5 car lengths.
Oh, yeah, Riley with a very impressive run there to get around the turn. And once you made the turn, you could really see the lead starting to grow as we were able to get past Tony Nielsen just before he approached the backstretch before they got to us.
So Riley Scott in the 88, who started in the 4th position, now has an opportunity with that gap. Keep his rhythm going and break away. He might have this thing, but he's still got a long way to go. I think we're seeing halfway, maybe next time by. It'll be 6 laps in, 6 laps to go. Bob, this is a long race, and I tell you what, these guys have got to keep their energy, their stamina in check, because if they overdrive early, they're going to be tired late.
Yeah, all the warm-ups and all the practices and getting used to the track still doesn't quite prepare you for the endurance that it takes to get 12 laps in, that's for sure.
Not to mention the humidity, this will just flat wear you out, and the condition a lot of these drivers are in is just amazing. As they head up the backstretch now, we'll be looking for leaders to come around the final turn. And here we go. And it's still Riley Scott with the lead. A 4-car breakaway once again. Riley Scott leading the way halfway home. 6 in, 6 to go in our Briggs Medium Championship Sunday event. It's Quincy in the Park 2018.
Yeah, that front car is really starting to break away a little bit with Avery Scott back in the 5th spot, but Riley Scott up ahead. as that front four single file racing, and that's going to be tight. There's going to be a lot of drafting and trying to decide when and.
And you race fans sitting around the course today, when we talk about drafting, it's just like you see it in the big cars, the Indy cars, and NASCAR. Drafting is very, very crucial here at Quincy in the park. These long straightaways, believe me, these drivers cut through the air, and if you can get up close to the driver in front of you, you get a boost, and you can slingshot around him, and that is what these drivers are doing. You'll see a lot of the passing down along these long straightaways, and that's where I'm sure Riley Scott has made some of his moves to get to the front of the pack. And Bob, we could see some live traffic come into play here before long. Tony Nielsen, your new leader. It's Riley Scott and the number, as I believe, number 8, Eli Fox running in third. So we're 7 laps in, and we've already had 3 different leaders. So this is anybody's race, Bob. These guys are having a good old time out there, and I do believe it's down to the top 4. They've checked out far enough. I don't think anybody's going to challenge them, but those top 4 still have something to say about who's going to come out on top.
They said, I looked in the paper and I looked up there and said, storm, lightning. Yesterday got a flash too.
Richie and them are here somewhere, but I don't know where. Richie's here? I think so. Paul Richie's got
Can we move? I heard that my dad and Richie was here last night.
4 tight as they go past the start finish line. 4 tight. Side by side in the 1 and 2, and side by side by the 3 and 4 as we are entering the final laps of this race.
So here's our top 10 rundown. In the lead is the 19 of Tony Nielsen, followed by the 88 of Riley Scott. The number 8 of Eli Fox runs third. The 48 of Avery Scott runs fourth. That's Alan Bontrager running fifth. In sixth is the 73 of Jeff Scott, a winner yesterday. In seventh is Matthew Crutchell. In eighth is the 26 of Joseph Rapp. In ninth, the 79 of Robbie Warner. And running in 10th, Russell Jolly in the 15. That's your top 10 running order. 8 laps in, 4 laps to go.
Riley Scott is your leader as they come past the turn once again as the front 3 have broken away. As those top 3, including Scott and Nielsen, really jockeying for position each time they come around. But those front 3 have certainly opened things up with 3 laps remaining.
4/10 of a second separation between those top 3 as they had checked out in the rest of the field. It'll be 2 to go next time by. It's the 88 of Riley Scott, the 19 of Tony Nielsen, and the 8 of Eli Fox. Those 3 will decide the winner. Who gets the Gussie? And the Briggs Medium Class Championship Sunday underway. Briggs Medium on track for their 12-lap final. And we got a great one on hand here as we get down to the last couple laps. I want to thank Quincy Medical Group, the sponsor of the Briggs 206 Medium Class. 2 to go this time by. It's Riley Scott. One lap to go this time by for our leaders as they round the final corner. Who's it going to be leading the way in this final turn? And it's the 88 of Raleigh Scott. Tony Nielsen runs second and Eli Fox third.
25 car has moved up into the 4th position, followed by Avery Scott and Jeff Scott in 5th and 6th.
Side by side across the line, back further in the pack. I know one of the drivers, the number 12. That was Matthew Crutchell in the 12, side by side across the line with one of the other drivers, showing you can make your move on this Quincy circuit. A lot of room out there. So Riley Scott in the 88 turned up the boost on that final lap and gaps the field by about 5 car lengths. He is your winner of the first Gussie on Championship Sunday. It's the 88 of Riley Scott. The unofficial result, top 10, finishing in second, the number 8 of Eli Fox. Finishing in third will be the 19 of Tony Nielsen. In fourth, the 27 of Alan. The 8 of Avery Scott. The number 12 in 7th is Matthew Crutchell. Finishing in 8th, Joseph Rapp. In 9th, Robbie Warner. And in 10th, Russell Jolly. That's your top.
That's a lot of people, Claire.